You're tuning into Sip on That.
It's your girls, Jazz,
Kat,
And Renee.
and we're bringing you the tea regardless of the flavor.
Hey guys!
Hey guys! Hello, sippers.
Episode 4.
Yes.
We were just saying, it feels like it's flying by.
I was like, episode 3? You're like, no,
Episode 4.
Wow,
So we hope
crazy.
you've checked out the other ones.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So we thought for this episode, we're going to bring back some of our old flavor. We're thinking some of you who were listening to our podcast in our earlier season might be missing some of our segments, our conversations, right? So we're definitely going to do that. But what's our main topic for today? What are we talking about, girls?
We are talking about those F-beep girls.
Can we just, for
Define
the sippers,
it?
yes, can we define
Yeah.
what a F-beep girl is?
Yeah, Jasmine,
A
what do you
fuck girl.
think? Let's start with you. What do you think that is?
A fuck girl to me is the equivalent to a fuck boy, right? So
Okay.
just someone who is just like, well, in terms of a relationship, someone who's dishonest, someone who is not loyal, someone who's not serious, mature maybe. That's
Okay.
what I would consider a fuck girl.
I agree. I think I'd even add into the mix, like, just picture crazy girlfriends.
Careful
and I'm
with
talking,
that word.
But I'm talking more like the man can't even eat in public because she's on him. He's making a joke in public and she's, you're not funny. Like, just overly control and brings them down. To me, that's a fuck girl too. And controls everything, what they wear, everything. That's just insane.
Yeah, I also use the word F-boy to talk about people who are just not ambitious, like don't do anything with their life. And I would say the same thing about the females too. Like if you're just whatless. And
what does whatless mean? Whatless is worthless in patois. Yes,
Yeah.
whatless.
Yeah, so if you're whatless.
And definitely playing the game, of course. Like I'm saying multiple. They have multiples and they just keep rolling it in and nobody knows. That's a good fuck girl.
So we have so much to talk about, so we're so excited to bring this back. So of course we're gonna start with our segments, kind of bring in our segment, and then we'll get straight to it.
Yeah, for sure. Hit it, Renee, with R&R.
It's ratchet or righteous. It's ratchet or righteous.
So guys, when it comes to R&R, you guys know I always come with the story time. I come with the tea.
Yes.
And when it comes to that F girl, I can talk about basically a situation with an F boy, which led me to meet up with, I don't know, honestly, I'm always pro-female, so I don't know if I should call her a fuck girl, to be honest. But I'll say this. So I was talking to a guy, he had some type of relationship with a girl before me. Whole bunch of things that he wasn't very, like, I guess, open to me about. I didn't really know about much of
So
it.
were you guys talking?
So we were talking at this time.
Okay.
So
you weren't a couple.
We weren't really a couple yet. We were just talking. I thought
Like the beginning stage.
I thought we were exclusive.
Okay.
That was my.
But it wasn't voiced.
No, I voiced. I'm pretty vocal.
So then.
But we weren't dating. Like,
Okay,
we
but
weren't, like,
still, but you
official.
had
you
the
were
conversation
exclusive.
about being exclusive.
Yeah, we did.
Okay,
I'm very vocal when it comes to that stuff.
Okay.
And they had something going on. There was a whole bunch of stuff that I wasn't privy to because I didn't follow her. I didn't have her on social media. But people would come back and tell me that X, Y, and Z. So what happened was she ended up. So this is like previous everything, right? So I didn't really know what was going on. I wasn't too clear, but I heard about a few stories. We get exclusive, and she ends up calling my phone, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, to say what?
How did she even get your number?
She went around asking people for my number.
Wow.
What?
She called my phone.
Oh wow.
And oh wow. Jay, just hilarious. Oh wow.
Okay, and what does she want?
She was like, "Oh, you're I was trying to get a hold of my boyfriend at the time, and he wasn't answering his phone. So I thought I would ask you if he could help me set up my shop."
Who was this girl to him? Like what?
That's what I didn't know. I mean, I didn't know it was anything like that. Like
you didn't know who.
Like
Okay.
she definitely wasn't claimed, but I can say that she probably wasn't asked. Like, you know, guys don't like to claim, but I was like, yo, this girl called my phone. So I told this guy, I'm like, yo, what is going on with, like, who is she to you? He's like, oh, it's nothing. So anyways, I ended up calling her and I'm like, yo, on a woman to woman, just tell me while I'm gone. Like, tell me what you guys did and when, so I have, a little ammunition.
Yeah.
And she was just like, nothing happened. And I think at that point, that's when I thought she was an F girl.
Or
Like,
was your intuition going off? Like, sometimes you get that gut-wrenching feeling.
Yeah.
Oh,
No
yeah.
matter what they say.
But
It was.
I have trust
believe
issues.
that. Yeah, but
just-
no, but if you get the gut-wrenching feeling.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, our intuition is like
it's
never
spot
wrong.
on.
But I just don't understand why you thought there was something going on. Maybe she just wanted to get his number. I'm just playing devil's advocate as I
No, because I heard
that.
stories after at that point about like just inappropriate.
But at the time, why did you think that?
Because she wanted him to. She felt like he was obligated to help her set up her shop.
Okay, so it was
Right.
the way,
I feel like
the way
he's
she was
obligated.
the delivery then. The way
Like
she
kind
did.
of like a sense of ownership on her part.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he wasn't answering
Yeah.
the phone to help me set up. Like, hold on, honey.
Yeah,
like,
it's the way it came.
Why did
came
you feel
across.
like
Yeah.
he needs to help you? Like, what if he's just busy? Like,
Yeah.
And I
that's an
see,
option.
I see why you're thinking of her as an F girl because, in a way, I kind of feel like when things like that happen, women should unite together
Oh,
and talk
absolutely.
about everything that happened and kind of spill the tea so they can
Yes,
get down to
yes.
the truth. But she was more like, no.
Yeah,
Like,
I
on
felt
his
like she
side
she
and-
had different intentions
Yeah.
at that point. Because
Yeah.
like you weren't
Sounds
really
a little
trying to,
sneaky.
like you kind of still want him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why doesn't she
For
have his
sure.
number? Like, if you guys are friends, why don't you have his number? Why is she reaching out to you for his number?
She had his number, but like he wasn't picking. Like he
Oh,
was
she
ignoring
was
her.
wasn't
looking.
pick-
So I'm just saying that was my F girl story, and y'all, you know,
So,
was
did-
I ratchet or righteous with
where-
it?
Did you, well, I would say ratchet.
Yeah, I think it was ratchet, but I agree with it. I think
I
I
was,
agree with
I literally just called her and I was like calm. Like I wanted to just find. I'm so. I don't even know, like, you know, we talked about this on a previous episode. We talked about, like, humans just wanting to know the juice. Like, I love the juice, even when it's about me. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
So,
I just
when-
wanted to
I'm
know.
proud of you though for calling her.
Yeah.
That's a hard
That's-
thing to do. You know,
Yes,
that's hard.
you know, women as women, we should stick together.
I was like, this
Yeah.
F-boy, like, sis, like, let's talk. And then she was like, I don't know you. I'm not telling you anything. I'm like, okay, my question to her, did you guys have sex? Yes or no?
And she didn't answer?
She said no.
So
Oh,
when
she
so
said no?
when she denied everything, what happened? What followed after that?
I told him that he's not going.
Is that why the relationship ended?
With who?
With him.
No, that was the beginning of our
Oh,
relationship.
okay.
That was like
There was
2
more
months
to
in. That
follow.
was 2 months in of it, like years of relationship.
Yeah, I find that when there's something off the bat that takes you
Yeah,
off the
like
wrong
it's
way,
kind of an indicator
that's a red
that,
flag
yeah,
that we
yeah.
tend to ignore.
But you know what? A
and
lot. I
bites
was
us
gonna
in the
say a lot
ass.
of ladies we ignore the red flags, and
Yeah.
we should follow our intuition because, like Kat said, most of the time it's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, ratchet all
But
day.
there's no other way.
But I wasn't ratchet, guys. I just called her. I was quite calm. I love the juice. Like I said, I love the juice.
Yeah.
So I was like, girl, you better tell me what you guys
Yeah,
did. And
yeah.
she was just not trying to tell me.
Okay.
But I just.
But you believe that something happened. Something went down.
Yeah.
If that gut wrenching feeling was there,
Yeah.
I believe it.
Definitely did.
yeah.
Right? So we're going to kick it off to Jazzy.
Mommy Diaries.
So guys, for my Mommy Diaries segment, I don't really have anything to talk about that relates to Mommy Diaries per se. I know you guys really, really miss my segment, but I will definitely have something to chat about for next episode for sure.
And we're looking so
Sounds
much
good.
forward to it. There's a lot that she can
Sure.
share.
Aw, thanks Renee.
I wonder if you're going on the same page with this.
I was gonna say, but in the meantime, you can definitely check out
Yes.
Mommy Tips if you really miss hearing from Jazzy.
I was just gonna say yes, because that's
Yes,
out.
yes,
right?
yes,
That's
yes,
out.
yes,
You
yes,
can check it out now.
What would I do without these two beautiful ladies?
And on that note, I think I'm gonna hit it with my FML story.
You're tuning into FML.
Okay, guys. So for this week's FML story, I do have to give the warning that this is true. I swear, I am not making this story up.
I think we need some receipts.
As
Yes, I know.
wild as this is going to get, prepare yourself, ladies. Hold your drinks tight.
Oh
I
gosh.
promise that everything I'm saying is true, not exaggerated one bit. Okay, so this is about an ex-boyfriend and his ex. Long story short, when they broke up, she never gave him back the key. They were sharing a place.
Uh-oh.
She never gave him back the key. So once in a blue moon, she would pop in unannounced. Anyways, he was going away on a weekend. boys'
Okay,
weekend.
time out.
Yeah.
So you guys were dating and you were okay with her just popping in and out?
So like it would just be, let's say he's at
Let
work.
me just sip my tea.
Hold on.
Ain't
But
no
like
other
he
bitch
would
than me
notice.
popping in and
No,
out.
listen. Like it's not like she'd pop in and he's there. He'd be at work and suddenly he'd go home and he'd notice something's missing. You know, like, I'm talking those kind of pop-ins, like
Why do
random.
people do this? Like,
And
this
and
is
she
not
would
okay.
refuse to give back the key.
Okay.
Anyways, so jump to the boys' weekend they're gonna have. I decided to be a nice girlfriend, and I bought him a bottle of Crown Royale to go away with the boys, and a nice dress shirt that I found on sale.
Oh.
I was like, you can wear this out.
Yeah.
So he packed all this stuff in his bags, went to go take a shower.
Yeah.
As he's showering, front door opens. She walks in. She sees his bag, goes through it. He doesn't know yet because he's showering. She steals the bottle, takes his money from his wallet.
way.
Okay,
Wow.
you think that's the worst part, but it's not. He finally comes downstairs because now he's aware. Like, you know when you're just aware something's not right?
Yeah.
Someone's in your house. He comes downstairs in his boxers, man.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, and he's like, "What are you doing here?" She proceeds to take the shirts. She runs outside. There was a barbecue of people, like a neighborhood barbecue outside. Okay,
gosh.
so she runs out. He's now running after her in
Yeah.
his boxers. Okay, and she's screaming. She literally gets down on all fours like an animal. Okay, she starts biting the buttons.
You've seen this with your eyes.
No,
Your boyfriend's a lie. He's a lie. He a lie. Wait.
Remember that's an ex.
Yes, exactly. Why are they
According to
exing?
him, she got down on all fours, started biting off the buttons off the shirt, like, and then she proceeded to take out a lighter and let the shirt off.
Okay, this sounds like a movie.
And I think he just wanted to make an excuse of why she was in the house.
She was there.
And he had to do all. I'm just kidding.
I mean, okay, I can't say.
And he made up this wild story.
But that would be a fuck girl to explain
No,
this.
of course. Like even before you mentioned the on all fours biting his shirt, lighting it on fire, I was thinking, yeah, she's a fuck girl for stealing his alcohol and breaking into his home.
But the neighbors called the police.
Okay.
And then the police showed up, got her to leave, and as she starts leaving, she almost runs him over with the vehicle. And then when he goes back inside and he's all like, "Oh, like I lost his shirts," he realizes she stole.
This
And at
sounds
this
to
point-
me like a woman scorned.
Yeah, I don't believe he was innocent for one. But now, after, he's an ex for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Then I realize why, like, maybe, I mean,
Yeah.
that's a
She
little
could be
crazy.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't go to that extent, but I can see why she might have gone off her rockers.
Yeah.
I think he's nuts.
I think he did something to
deserve this kind of
not deserve it, but there's action and there's reaction, right? So
Yeah.
What warranted this? Like you have to kind of ask yourself.
She is. But you guys think he made it up, right?
I think he could have exaggerated. Or like I don't know what his story was, but I mean the fact that his shirt, just to say his shirts are missing, it's a bit of a story.
But you said he called the police. Was there any like evidence?
The neighbors called the police apparently.
Was there any proof?
Remember? Okay.
Because I'll be looking for proof. My advice to you guys is if you are in a relationship and you have to be looking through phones, asking for pictures, asking for records, asking for receipts, remove yourself from that relationship because at that point it's over and it's not healthy for the both of you guys.
Exactly.
So that's
Period.
I'm just talking shit. So like don't
No, I agree with
ask
that.
for records or receipts.
100%.
But it just made me think of a relationship that I was in the past, and I like there was cops involved, and I was like, well, let me see I need proof.
Where's the police report?
where's the
Someone stole something. Where's the police report?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yo, facts.
No, but yeah, I should have asked. But like, come on, no
Listen.
one YouTube that shit. No one, put it on Instagram. I should have taken it further than that. It's just super weird.
Did you ever meet her? Did you ever meet the ex?
Oh yeah.
Did she seem like someone that would was
she
capable of
definitely
that?
seemed unstable.
Okay, then maybe.
This was a girl that would go from 1 second to screaming, 1 second to petting you, another second to crying.
Yeah, she was. Maybe she was mentally
definitely
ill.
unstable.
Yeah.
And maybe he made her mentally ill. With that being said, this is not an episode to bash the boys.
Yeah.
Guys, can you believe it? We're having an episode. Okay, so one of our feedback is, you know what? You guys, it's for girls, blah, blah, blah. Listen, this episode is for the guys, okay?
Yeah.
We want your input.
We feel bad for you guys.
We feel bad for you guys. We're keeping it 100.
Careful with these girls out there.
Careful with these girls.
We talk about guys a lot, and sometimes we don't talk about them in a positive light.
Mhm.
But there are a lot of good guys out there.
Of
Like, let's
course.
be real. It's just in my experience.
And
I haven't experienced
I'm
a
just
lot
saying.
of good guys.
I'm just saying.
And not just in relationships, but in in every aspect of my life.
There's
right?
so much guys that we have
But
to talk
speaking
about.
of, okay, let's leave the guys alone for a second.
Okay, sorry guys.
Speaking of fuck girls, that Cardi B news lately. What are we thinking about this? And for those of you who don't know, apparently they're saying, well, because there was a live that she did 3 years ago, that she drugged men and robbed them.
Okay, they're not there saying. Cardi B
She said herself.
went on live
Yeah.
and said, I had to work hard for where I am. I don't nobody tell me I didn't work for where I am because I had to go into rooms and drug and rob men to get money to
Hashtag
get to where I am.
surviving Cardi B.
Hashtag surviving our Cardi B. And like she
Kelly.
and on top of that, she okay, so all of this happened, and then on top of all that, she's still not denying that situation. She's still right now saying, yes, I did that, and I had to do that because I had a tough upbringing.
Yeah.
Let's just, if it was I know we're not talking about the guys today, but if this was a guy, okay,
If it was reversed.
that says okay, let's talk about Bill Cosby for a 2nd. We're not even gonna get into that, but I'm just gonna say morally that doesn't align with me. Regardless of the scumbags that those guys could have been, it doesn't matter.
Okay, here's my take, and I just thought of this right now. I'm not justifying what Cardi B did.
Okay.
But to me, you cannot compare Bill Cosby and Cardi B because Bill Cosby is a wealthy man. Very wealthy. Cardi B was doing this because she didn't have money. Bill Cosby was doing this for fun, for play. Right? For sport.
Does doing some...
No, I'm not saying it's justified.
It's not even a difference.
But it's very different though. You cannot compare the Bill Cosby situation to what Cardi B was doing to these men. I'm not saying it's justified. It's unacceptable.
So one person is doing it because they have power, another person is doing it to get power.
Not to get power, but to get by.
Was she just getting... No, she already worked as a stripper. She was getting by. She was eating. She
wanted
to...
According to her,
you gotta eat.
She said to get by. For me, the only thing that I'm questioning, I know she uses the words, I drugged men, but then when she talks about the details, she's saying how they were popping perks. And I feel like...
So how did you rob a man off perks?
You physically have to pop the perk. How, like... She's not pouring it in a drink. I don't know, I feel
These guys are popping them back too, and if you happen to fall
Oh my
asleep...
gosh, you guys are not being fair right now.
I'm
At the end of the day, for a female to rob a man...
I'm not saying it was right.
No. Perks. Okay. We're saying, she didn't really drug them, she gave them perks.
No,
how
but
much
you can't
perks?
give someone perks.
Yes,
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, she can.
No, you have to physically take it.
What do you mean? What if she put in a drink and it dissolved?
No, but she never said she did that.
No, she said they were
popping
perks.
and they
maybe
wiped
the
out.
the dosage of it was higher. I don't know. But I'm not gonna... If a man did this to a female, I would not give them any blie about how much you need to give a female before she was consenting to a certain point. Even with rape, like, is someone is consenting because they were naked in your bed? Absolutely not. If they don't agree, it's just to 100% of the terms, then you cannot do it. Especially when you're robbed. She robbed them.
Agreed.
Yeah.
If any of these men come out and say it was me, she's screwed.
She's
going to jail.
At the same time, they should kind of know.
No, that they're gonna rob her.
No, you can't say that because then
what do you mean if you're going with a stripper? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
But that's like saying a woman shouldn't go out wearing clothes that are revealing.
I'm not talking about a woman, but if
I'm comparing it though. I'm saying you cannot say that they should know who they're going with. You're victim.
Not victim blaming. Like,
they're victims.
They
were robbed.
I'm sorry, I should laugh.
You know what it is? No, I understand it's not right and they're victims, but I feel like these men were scumbags. And
but it's not warranted though, right?
It's
scumbag or not,
warranted.
it's not your decision to make whether these guys.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I'm saying
even that's like
they're popping these pills.
No, I'm saying even if these guys are complete scumbags, what she did was wrong. Like the people that she's dealing with are not your We're thinking about
Cardi B's hood. At the end of the day, she's hood, and I feel like people
don't understand
this hood word too loosely, too lightly. Like she is hood.
So either you're with her or you get lost.
Period.
Get with her or get lost.
Like if you cross.
But still, there's other things you can do to get the money. I think for me, the bottom line is, and this is where the whole victim thing comes. I need to know the details. If they were popping them, then that's different. You put yourself there. But then the robbing. If she's putting it in the drink, then that's drugging.
But to rob with them, like it's okay. She gave them perks not to have sex with them.
If you're the one popping them yourself, then I can't fully put the blame on her. Though.
Yes, you can for robbing them. For robbing them.
For robbing them, yes, but I'm saying you're popping all these perks.
But I didn't want to get robbed.
Yeah.
Why are you popping 20 perks
I can pop as many perks as I want. There's nothing that says if you pop this amount of perks, you're gonna get robbed.
That's not how it goes. When you pop that many perks with a stripper or with somebody you don't know and you're gonna be unconscious, chances are
I get what you're saying.
I don't even trust what's happening.
I get what you're saying.
I think she was taking sugar pills. She's like, one for you, one for me.
It's actually really not funny. This is true. We're not
laughing. I feel like I need to know how she. No, we're not. I feel like I need to know how she did it. How were they drugged?
Yeah, I need more facts.
I need more
more information.
Cat's like they're wrong if she squished them.
If she was secretly drugging them without their like awareness.
Okay, Kat. Okay,
Then
so let me
that's
give you a
totally-
scenario. Then is it okay then if I'm popping perks with this guy and then he rapes me? But I was popping all these perks and
That's not okay, but at the same time, I feel like if I'm popping
so I
perks,
should know.
No, but if you're gonna get unconscious with a random person you don't know, good luck.
But that's
Yeah.
That seems like I should get raped.
No, but at the same time, saying is, why are you doing that?
No, I understand completely. I understand completely what you're
Why
saying.
are you putting yourself in that scenario with a
I
stranger?
understand what you're saying, but it does not
I'm not
warrant
blaming them. I feel I
a
honestly.
robbing or a rape.
No,
Like,
I agree. It
you know?
doesn't make it right, but at the same time, people don't let that be you. Don't let
yeah,
that be
yeah,
you.
This is our advice. Do not
let that be you.
Just
I mean,
don't
it's pretty
be
harsh,
smart
but-
about it.
If you were that guy, just be quiet because Cat's gonna be like, why were you there in the first place?
Like obviously, if
She
you're
said
a
what she
victim.
said.
Yeah, period.
No, if you're a victim,
She
I'm
said what
not
she
saying
said.
no, girls, no, for real. On a serious note, if you're a victim and something happened to you, I'm not saying you deserve that.
That's it.
For in this particular
Yeah, for
scenario, when you're going out with a stripper, men, and you don't know this person, okay? You don't know this person, and you're going to a random place, and you're gonna get fucked up to the point where you're gonna be unconscious.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if shit goes missing.
Yeah,
there.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
That's all I'm trying to say.
Especially with,
But
yeah,
rape is
especially with
different.
someone.
Rob and rape is different. I'm not.
Oh,
gonna
it's
say-
it's totally two different.
That's what
yeah.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
for sure,
Don't
for
be
sure.
surprised if something
And
like this.
and you know what, Kat has a point because I feel like this is all Cardi B knows. Like this is how she was raised. Like
Get with
this
it or
is-
get lost.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Like she's got to eat.
She's hood. She gotta eat.
That's it. Like it's
So let's
survival of the
not
fittest.
let's not play around with the hood talk. That's what I'm trying to say. I think at the end of the day, like people live this life. Like
It's
people
fact.
really live
And
this
then when we
life.
see celebrities who actually are from this type of, who come from this lifestyle, it's like, whoa, like, we're shocked, but this is real life.
Yeah, it's
Like,
real.
This is,
But I'm gonna say that if Cardi B, if one of those people happens to stand up and say that was me, she could be in trouble.
well,
I don't-
Either she's gonna have to pay money to them
Yeah,
because she
maybe.
admitted it. She admitted that
I
she
mean-
did this. She might be in trouble because
there may be guys coming out of the woodworks now for some.
I mean
some
it's
points.
some
They might go
serious
after
point.
her. Yeah,
That's
they
a
might
point.
go
That's
after
a
her
point.
for sure.
Yeah.
Now because of who she is.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like before they may have felt like maybe stupid. that they-
Embarrassed.
Yeah.
But my thing is, how would they prove that, right? Like,
That's what I'm wondering too.
how would they prove that she actually robbed them?
And that she actually drugged
She
them
was
if
there.
you
Like
started
I feel
taking
like
the
Cardi's
drugs
so hood. She
yourself.
might be like, yeah, I ain't lying. I ain't no rat. I tell the truth. I ain't, like you know what I mean. I feel like she might be like, yeah, I did. I was there. Like you know what I mean.
And I robbed his ass.
She's like, yeah, and I threw a shoe at Nikki too. Like what?
And what?
So you know what? Moral of the story, guys: don't get with these fuck girls because shit might go missing.
Stay
Or
clear of the fuck
yeah,
girls.
stay.
Okay, guys. So thank you so much for
Thank you,
tuning in.
guys.
Okay, make sure you like, you comment,
Comment.
you subscribe.
Subscribe.
You write on all of our videos. We have a number of videos out there. Kat has her fitness video out. I'm gonna come up through with my advice. Jazz gonna come through with her mommy tips. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let us know what do you think about the Cardi situation.
Yes, we want to hear
Yeah,
your
for
feedback.
sure, for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. See you next time.
See you guys.
Bye.